welcome to today's video. I am so excited for today's video because, as you can tell by the title, today is day one of Vamapthon. Now, if you don't know what Vamapthon is a yearly readathon that I host. It takes place every single Halloween. So last year it was a week long, this year I think it's 5 days long, and yeah, it's basically just a few days to celebrate the spooky season, Halloween, to read some, you know, gothic, spooky, supernatural, vampy books, and to just have a nice time together and for it to be very cozy. That's kind of the ultimate goal of Vamapthon. So yes, I am very excited to be back for the 4th year doing Vamapthon, and this year is very exciting because we do have Vamapthon merch this year. So as you guys can see, I have my Vamapthon jumper on. So yeah, this is one of my Vamapthon jumpers. I love it so much, it's so cozy, and I do have some others that I'll be wearing over the next few days. Now, I am going to be doing probably one collective big Vamapthon vlog. However, today's is just going to be one day. So the first day of Vamapthon is going to be its own vlog, and that is because I planned today to do just a cozy little reading day. And this might be shorter than my usual vlogs, but I really just wanted to do a day of reading that is just very cozy, and where we can just have like a nice time together. And I don't know, like, I thought it'd be really fun to do because I have a very busy weekend ahead, which is a very kind of, well, it's not the best timing considering it's Vamapthon and it's on like the main days of the weekend. But yes, anyway, Vamapthon is taking place, I don't think I said it, until the 31st of October, so until Tuesday. Today is Friday. So yeah, this weekend I'm actually going down to London for Saturday and Sunday. I got invited to an event at Comic-Con with Cassandra Clare on Sunday morning, so me and Jamie figured we'd just go down. So we're going to go and stay in Richmond tomorrow, visit some of Jamie's family, and then on Sunday I'll be going to the event, and then we'll be trying to get home for a decent time. That's going to take up a lot of the weekend, but we're going to go on like an autumnal walk in the Richmond Park tomorrow and just do lots of exciting things. So obviously it will be a bit difficult to do tons of reading then, but I'm hoping you guys will still enjoy that vlog, which is why I figured I'd just do this one on its own. So I do want to make a really good start with Vamapthon today, just because I know tomorrow and Sunday are going to be really busy. So it is already like 11:30 AM, but I went round to my parents and had a really nice bubble bath. I used a little spooky bath bomb, and I just had a bit of a self-care morning because I feel like I needed it, and I just wanted to feel good for the day ahead. So I did do some reading already this morning. So I read some of One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Now, I actually read quite a lot of this. I think I read about like 50 pages or so, which probably doesn't sound like a lot, but it is for me because I've been in a slump. So yeah, One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig is a YA fantasy. It's a gothic fantasy. It has romance, and it's about this girl who kind of somehow has a monster inside her, and we have like tarot cards in here. Like, the magic system is connected to like almost like tarot cards, and it's a really interesting and unique magic system. And the world itself, it has like almost an mundane vibe to it, even though magic and dark magic exists, and it's just so like eerie and atmospheric and gothic. The part I'm at now, they're at this gothic castle, and I'm just really enjoying it. Like, at first I was kind of, it was okay, I was getting used to the magic system, but now we're into the plot of the story, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm currently on page 190, and I plan to finish this today. I'm filming a vlog for this over on my Patreon. So this was my Patreon buddy read book for last month, and I filmed like an extra little video in place of the vlog for this because it's late, because I have just been going through it. So I haven't been doing any reading, which is why I'm so excited about Vamapthon, because it's going to help me to get out my slump and hopefully just make me feel better. So I'm also going to be filming like clips for this throughout the day for that vlog. But ultimately I'm really enjoying it. So this is going to be the first book I'm hoping to finish during Vamapthon, and I will be spending most of today reading it, and I feel like it's the perfect book to read because I woke up this morning and it was all misty outside, and in this book there is something called the mist, and it's just perfect. Like, I feel like it was a sign. So I'm very excited to continue on reading this today. And before I do get into my TBR for Vamapthon, which as always is extremely ambitious, it's like falling on me, but yeah, this is very ambitious. Now, I am going to mood read, so may add some things from here, may take some things out. Probably not going to read all of this, but this is my TBR. But like I said, before we get into it, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which couldn't be more perfect, and I'm so excited. So if you have been a viewer on my channel for the last year, you will have seen me work with Serious Readers before, who are the sponsor of today's video, and I honestly love this brand so much. I think they're my favorite brand I've ever worked with. They are just so lovely, and I honestly do love their products. So I will quickly tell you guys a little bit about them. So Serious Readers is a British company, and they make all of their reading lights in the UK. So I've had my Serious light for around a year now, and I honestly love it so much. I use it all the time. You can use these lights as a reading light or for other activities or just a general light, which I kind of use it for everything, and I honestly just don't know what I did without it. So because it's autumn, and especially in the UK at the moment, it's starting to get colder, so obviously we're spending a lot more time indoors, and it's starting to get darker a lot earlier. So having this light is perfect, because obviously I just spend all of my time curled up inside during the autumn and winter with a book, all cozy, and this light is amazing because it uses technology called daylight wavelength technology, which basically replicates daylight as close as is technically possible. So it's great to have a light now that actually makes it feel like I'm reading in daylight, because it's always really dull or like really dark all the time. So this light is perfect to read with. And another good thing about them is that their lights are fully customizable, so you can change the color, you can change the metal, you can have a lightweight base or a heavy base, a table light or a floor light. So there's lots of different options to get it exactly how you want. So I will have the one that I have linked in the description box down below, and all the information you need to know. So the Serious Lights range consists of the high definition, Alex light and classic light, and these are the only lights from Serious Readers which use their daylight wavelength technology, and all of the products in the Serious Lights range benefit from a 5-year warranty. So they've very kindly given me a discount code for you guys, which I will have on the screen now and linked in the description, and this will get you £100 off one of their high definition lights, as well as free delivery. So yes, I do highly recommend Serious Readers. I would not work with them again if I didn't, and I honestly do love this so much. And if you are a bookworm, then this is definitely a perfect thing to invest in, especially as it does get darker and we spend so much time indoors reading this time of year. So yes, thank you so much to Serious Readers for sponsoring this video, and I'm so excited now to just have a cozy day in reading, obviously using my light and just drinking all the tea, reading all the spooky books. It's gonna be such a fun day. So yes, now let's get into the TBR. As I said, this is a very big and long TBR, and I don't want this to be too long, so I'm gonna go through these books extremely quickly because unfortunately I did not get around to filming a TBR video for Vamapthon, so we're going to go through it quickly now. Okay, so some of these you might have seen in vlogs already that I keep saying I'm going to read this book and I don't, so they're on this TBR to hopefully get read. So we have Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher. This is a dark retelling of, I think, Rapunzel, or is it Rapunzel? I think it's Rapunzel, but I think Rapunzel's the villain. So I'm very excited. Never read anything by this author, and this is a nice short book, so I feel like this is perfect to squeeze in somewhere during Vamapthon. Then next we have Legends and Lattes, which is a cozy fantasy all about coffee, which just sounds perfect to me. I'm halfway through this via audio, so I do plan to finish the audiobook during Vamapthon. This book can be described as a warm hug. Like, that's literally what this book feels like. It's just so cozy and so nice, and will make you crave coffee constantly. So I'm very excited to finish this one. And then next we have this one, which is The Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore. I only recently got this, and I'd had this on my radar for a while, but then my friend Megan told me she read it and loved it and thought I would like it, and I was like, okay, well, now I need to get it. So I did, and I'm very excited to read this because I'm in the mood for like gothic, light academia, you know, kind of like romantic fantasy kind of vibes. And I actually don't know a lot of what this is about, but on the back it says it's a haunting paranormal mystery that is sure to keep readers guessing until the very last page, and that it is also romantic. I think this is set at a haunted school, which already the vibes perfect, and I think our main character is trying to find her dead father or something, like figure out what happened. So we have like a mystery element, but then she meets this guy on the cover who is actually a ghost, and I think they have a romance. So yes, very excited to read this. It sounds spooky, it sounds fun, and I just feel like I'm gonna love it. I'm very excited about this one. Okay, this next one is if I'm feeling like a sort of middle grade kind of vibe. I'm pretty sure it is middle grade or like kind of teetering on the edge, but that is The Halloween Moon by Joseph Fink. This one is supposed to have like Stranger Things vibes, like as you can tell by the cover, it's like the upside down kind of vibe. And it's basically about this group of kids, I think, have to try and save their town on Halloween. It just sounds like it'd be a really fun story. So I've thrown this in here to maybe read if I feel like a light read. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. This next one is the total opposite direction. This is as adult as it gets, and this is not a light read. This is a very dark read. Trigger warnings if you're gonna read this or look into it, because it's full of them. And I started reading this book at like the start of the year, and I had to take a break when I got 50% through because it is intense. And this is my first dark romance, and I do want to try and finish it, and I felt like it would just be fitting to read a dark romance during vamapthon. So yeah, here we are. I also just realized I haven't been telling you guys what prompts I'm using for each book. So I'm sorry because I forgot. But I don't want this to be too long, and I feel like you can kind of work them all out for yourself. But anyway, sorry about that. But we have Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. So this is a very, what's the word? Dark romance, very taboo. And yeah, like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I want to try and finish it. I have it downloaded on my Kindle, and because I'm like over 50% through, I just figured I may as well try and finish it during vamapthon, especially maybe tomorrow in the car, like on the way to London. So I'm putting this on my TBR because I could probably just fly through this on my Kindle. But yeah, this is a dark romance. I'm not going to go into what it's about in case it's triggering for anyone. And like I said, do check trigger warnings if you're planning to go near this book, but we might finish this during vamapthon. Then next we have Six Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. This is a vampire romance, and this is a vampire and a humans romance, I believe. From what I know, this is about this girl whose sister is dying of this mysterious like plague in their village, and she goes to the vampire who lives up on the hill, I think, to ask if she can have his blood to experiment with to try and save her sister. And in exchange he wants roses, I think, so she delivers roses to him like once a month or something. It's something like that, I can't remember. But this is a novella that is set like in the Crowns of Nyaxia series, which is it behind me? It's up here on the shelf, you can't see, but this thing takes place in between Serpent and the Wings of Night in the second book, and it follows different characters. So I'm really excited to read it. I've read Serpent and the Wings of Night and I loved it, and I haven't read the second book yet, but I think I do want to read this before. And yeah, it takes place in the same world as the events of that is going on, I believe. So I'm very excited to go back into this world again, and I've heard this is just like a really good fantasy romance. So yes, very excited. It's also short, so again, another good one to add in. Then next I might finally finish this series by reading Capturing the Devil by Kerry Maniscalco. This is the last book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and I always end up reading one of these books every single vamapthon, so I felt like it was tradition to add this one on. So yeah, these are basically like kind of mysteries with a little bit of like a thriller vibe and a bit of romance, and they do sometimes kind of read like a fantasy, but they aren't, because they have like supernatural paranormal vibes. But it's like, is this really paranormal, or can we figure out the mystery and like find the real reason for it that explains why it isn't paranormal but feels like it? That's the kind of story that it has. They're really good. I love the main characters, Audrey Rose and Thomas Cresswell. They just have such a good dynamic, and the mystery element is also always very tense, and I love Kerry Maniscalco's writing. So yeah, this is the final book in this series, so I'll be very sad to finish it, but I might finally read it during this vamapthon, and I'm scared and excited. Okay, next is my Patreon buddy read for this month, which is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. So this one I cannot wait to read because everyone always tells me to read it and says how amazing it is. This is like a cozy fantasy. We have found family, we have a romance, and we have witchy vibes, and I feel like that is perfect for October. So I will be filming a spoiler-filled vlog for this for Patreon, so I probably will maybe start this one like on Monday and try and read it through Monday, Tuesday. But I'm very excited to read it. And then lastly, we have some graphic novels. Now I haven't included manga in here because manga I will just pick up like whenever I feel like it, but we do have 4 graphic novels. So we have Hollow, which is a Sleepy Hollow retelling about these kids in their town trying to save it from the Headless Horseman, and it just seems so fun. Like, I love the art style. I bought this last year and have been saving it, so I'm very excited to read it. Then we have Over My Dead Body by Sweeney Boo. This is a witchy dark academia graphic novel with the most stunning art style I've ever seen. I'm very excited to read it. Then we have my favourite graphic novel author, illustrator, Emily Carroll, and I loved Through the Woods and her other graphic novel. So this is the most recent one, and again, look at the art style. Oh, I just love it. Have no idea what it's about, but it's like gothic spooky vibes, so I'm here for that. And then the last one is this Nightmare Before Christmas graphic novel. I always have to read something related to Nightmare Before Christmas because I love it. So this is Mirror Moon, and I think this one follows Sally, but I could be wrong. So yeah, this will just be like a really fun one to add in. But that is my very big and ambitious TBR. Those are my plans for the day. Right now, I think I'm going to jump on the Starbucks app and order some drinks and some food because I don't know if you just heard my stomach rumble, but I am so hungry. So yeah, those are the plans. I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably just going to sit and read some of this. I also want to do some reading sprints today as well. But yes, we're just going to have a nice, cozy reading day, and I'm very, very excited. So I will catch up with you guys a little bit later once I've done some reading. Guys, is it bad if I order 4 drinks just for me? Because I am going to be staying home all day. Now, whenever I go to Starbucks, I always order 2 drinks because I can never decide what I want. So it's usually like a matcha and either like a hot coffee or an iced coffee. So I already have 2 in my basket. I have an iced matcha, of course, because, you know, you just need like a midday matcha. But then I've also added in an iced white chocolate mocha with hazelnut syrup in because my sister recommended this to me. And I really just want to try it, so I feel like it doesn't count. But then I also really want to get a pumpkin spice latte as well. And then they have their Halloween, like, limited edition drink, frappe thing, which I haven't tried yet. And I think, like, they stop making soon. So I'm tempted to also order that. So that'll be 4 drinks just for me, which is a bit insane. Plus, I want to get food. So, is that bad? Like, it kind of is, but then I feel like it's vamapthon. Why do I always have to try and come up with a reason for things? Like, I just want to buy myself some nice drinks, okay? I think I'm going to do it. Like, it's vamapthon. I'm going to celebrate the start of vamapthon with 4 drinks from Starbucks because I can and I want to. So please don't judge me. Yay, the Ghost Pumpkin Frappuccino. This is the one that I want to try. It's this one. So last year they did one and it tasted so good. It tasted like, I don't know if they have it anywhere but the UK, but it tastes like a Mr. Whippy ice cream. So we have an iced white chocolate mocha, a cinnamon swirl, an iced matcha. If you're wondering what my recipe is that I get for a matcha, because people do ask, I get an iced matcha, I get large, but when you get large, they always add an extra, like, shot of coffee or scoop of matcha. So I always say to them, please only give me 2 because 3, it's not the right balance. So I get that. I get normal whole milk with this, and then I get 5 pumps of vanilla syrup, which is extreme, but trust me, like, it's the perfect balance of sweet and matcha. And like, I've got so many of my friends obsessed with this drink too. Like, they can attest for me, okay? This is the best matcha recipe. It's exactly how you need to order it. But anyway, we have that. We have the Ghost Pumpkin Frappuccino to try, a pumpkin spice latte if I want a little hot drink, and then a tuna melt panini. Oh my god, £32.50. Are you joking? And you want me to add more? Sorry, but no. I'm gonna think about it because with delivery it's like £40, which is just insane. So maybe not. Maybe I was going a bit overboard there. I'm gonna come back to you guys and I will let you know what I ordered, because I'm sorry, but I cannot spend £40 on 4 drinks and a panini and a cake. Like, that is like a whole ass dinner. Anyway, this clip is so long of me going on about Starbucks. So I will tell you guys what I ordered soon. I did order Starbucks, I think I already said that. And I only got 2 drinks. I did not spend £40 on Starbucks. Only because I know I'm going to be at Starbucks tomorrow. So, you know. But I did get the one my sister recommended me, which is the blonde roast with whole milk, white chocolate mocha. Like, it's a white chocolate mocha, but it's like the sauce, and then I got hazelnut syrup added into it. And guys, tell me why this is so good. Like, I don't know if you can see like the foam on the top as well. Like, oh, this is so good. So nice. That's probably going to be my new Starbucks order. But yeah, I did get a matcha as well, but I've put that in the fridge to have later. But I've been reading some more of One Dark Window, and I'm now on page 213, so I'm about halfway. And things are getting so tense, like I am scared. So yeah, I'm having so much fun reading this. Like, the vibes are just so perfect, and I've got some like thunder, gothic, castle ambience on in the background. I've got my iced coffee, and I have my book, and I'm very happy. I'm gonna do some Patreon reading sprints soon, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this book, and I think I'm just gonna sit and read this for most of the day, and then maybe a graphic novel or two. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So I will catch up with you probably later when I have another reading update or something. Hi guys, I honestly can't remember the last time I updated you. It was probably quite a while ago, but I've been on a 6-hour live stream with my patrons. But I did finish a book. I finished my first book of Vamapthon, and that is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I'm gonna give this 5 stars. The first 80 pages were not 5 stars, so it is more of a 4.75 stars, but I am rounding it up to 5 stars because the rest was so good. Once that pacing picked up, I was so immersed in this world, and I adored everything. Things could have been better, the romance could have been better, but I feel like with this book I wasn't even reading for the romance, which is a rarity for me, and that's how I know I really enjoyed a book, because I'm a romance girly through and through. But I just really enjoyed the overall plot and the world. Like, I could see the world, and I felt like I was also trapped in Elspeth's head as well as a nightmare, and I love that. Like, I thought it was very cleverly done, and I just enjoyed the action and the plot and just everything about this book. It was so good, and I immediately need the sequel. Like, I need to get my hands on it somehow. I'm debating ordering it on Amazon, but I don't know. I wanted to get it from the bookshop, but nowhere seems to have it in stock, so I might have to do that, or maybe Kindle. But yeah, I'm so excited to read the second book, especially the way this ends. Like, oh my days, I need book 2. But yeah, this was just such a fun fantasy, and I would recommend it. It has very good vibes. But yeah, anyway, that's my first book finish for Vamapthon. It is 10 PM at the moment, and I have a lot of stuff I need to do. I haven't even packed for London tomorrow. We're going to do a live tomorrow morning at around 9 AM I think, for like 2 hours. So I have to do that tomorrow. I still need to pack in the morning and like do a million other things, and I need to edit a video. So I need to do all that, but I think I am going to try and read maybe a graphic novel and then maybe start a book, and I'm debating like one of these two. I'm not sure which, but I do want to start a book, maybe if I just read the first chapter. But I think for now I am just going to quickly import some footage, see how all that's looking, and then I will read. So I will catch up with you guys very soon, but I did just want to quickly say that I have finished my first book and I'm very happy because I've been in a slump for so long, so I'm feeling good. Okay, hi guys. So I was gonna read the graphic novel and start another book, but I'm so tired I just can't. And I've done like all the editing for this vlog for the most part, like all the rough cuts, but I'm just not 100% happy with the footage. So I think I'm going to do is continue filming tomorrow morning before we leave to London, and then start like my new vlog like after that. So I'll include like the sprints in the morning and that sort of thing, and hopefully I can read the graphic novel and start a new book then, and just get some more footage because I just don't feel like this is good enough. I also have loads of packages that came, which I think I'm going to unbox in this vlog as well, but I think I'll do that tomorrow morning as well, because it's like past midnight and I need to be up so early tomorrow. I feel stressed. But yeah, anyway, I am going to go to bed now, so I will catch up with you guys tomorrow morning and we will do some more reading and unbox some fun bookish stuff. So good night for now. Okay, hi guys, so today's Saturday and it's currently 9:30 AM and I'm about to hop on to some sprints on YouTube with Kat, and I think I'm going to read one of these two. Now I'm not sure which. I'm going to ask the people on the sprint which one they think I should read because I am indecisive, but I have 3 different options. So I think I did talk about these last night, but we have 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent, we have a Library of Shadows, and then we have a graphic novel. I'm not really sure what I'm in the mood for, but maybe this one. I'm going to join the live now anyway, and then once we've done the live, I am going to unbox some book mail, and then I need to pack for London, so I'm very behind on everything I need to do. But I just wanted to come on and say good morning, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So I finished sprints with Kat and I did get a little bit of reading done, not a lot, but I did start 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. This one is kind of fun so far. I'm not really that far in. It's told in parts, so I've read part 1, I'm on page 34, and it is basically just set up kind of the world and the characters so far. Not too much has happened, but it has delved straight into the immediate plot, I assume. And this basically takes place across the sea from where the story of the 7 Wings of Night does. So yeah, it's in the same world but not the same place, if that makes sense. But basically one of the vampires from there is now living in this woman's like town and has done for the last 200 years. His name is Vale. We don't know why or anything like that yet. But yeah, so far it's just kind of setting things up and giving us a bit of background, and there has been mention of Nyaxia and that kingdom and the House of Night, or whatever it's called. I can't even remember what they're called now. But yeah, so far it's fun. I'm excited to read more, and I've heard this is very good, so I'm hoping to read this today. I'm probably going to try and read this in the car, but we'll see. I can't always read when I'm in a moving car, but I do want to finish this book today. But I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done. I will be starting a new vlog shortly, which I'll do for the rest of vamapthon, and you guys will see what I read then. But before I end out this vlog, I have a whole bag full of bookish stuff to read, so I figured we'd do it in this vlog, and it could be really fun. Ooh, so this is my locked library box. So this is the first one I've ordered from them, and I know what the book is, so no surprises there. I think I might wait to open this because I kind of want to take a photo of the box, because look how cool it is. But yeah, I really am excited to open it, so I'm just going to leave that one there for now. Okay, let's go for this one next. So this is from Hachette, and I don't know what this is. It looks like a proof, but I don't think I've requested anything. Ooh, I didn't think I'd be getting one of these. This is exciting. Okay, so they've sent me a proof of Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, and this is by Heather Fawcett. This is the sequel to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which I did read, I think, this year. But yeah, this is the sequel. It comes out in January next year, and this proof, look how stunning it is. It's got foiling on it as well. I love this proof, and it's nice and big and floppy. So yeah, thank you so much to Hachette for sending me a copy of this. So next we have a Waterstones parcel, and I'm pretty sure this should be my Curse for True Love copy, but we shall see. It could be something else because there's lots of pre-orders this month. Okay, it does look like it is that. Okay, so it is. So here it is. Look how stunning she is. I'm so excited. I wish they give it sprayed edges though. So it is signed by Stephanie, and let's see what sign I've got. I got the, is this the fox or the wolf? I don't know. But this is the design I got. I do kind of want the apple, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to allow myself to go on a crazy hunt for it. But yes, we have A Curse for True Love, which I will be reading most likely in November, and I'm very excited. I'm going to do a reread first and read Ballad, and then go on to this one. I'm very excited. I kind of know how it ends because someone did leave a spoiler comment on a post I was moderating, but yeah, I'm excited anyway. So this is what it looks like. So pretty. Then we have another Waterstones parcel. Oh, it's another did I order two? So apparently, as well as the signed copy, I ordered just the exclusive edition. So I have two copies, and this one has this design under it. So I have two different designs now, which is fun. So that is tempting me to try and get the others. So yeah, I do now have two copies, but yes, I shall not complain. Thank you, past me, for doing that. Okay, so this one is a dust jacket. Why would you staple the lid? How am I meant to open that? Like, how am I actually supposed to open this if you've stapled the lid? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to you guys on this dust jacket because they've stapled it, and like, I cannot get that open. So that is a Fourth Wing dust jacket, which I will try and show what it looks like in this vlog before I end it. We do have this Aluma crate box to open. So I think this is the October box, and the theme is Fairy Tale Forest. So the first item we have is a sword, I think, like a letter opener. Oh, this is so pretty. I love these. I want to find a way to put all these on my wall. So this is inspired by The Cruel Prince, and this is the Nightfell replica. So this is what it looks like. It is so stunning. These are such good quality. I love them. Yeah, I want to find a way of maybe putting these in frames or something and putting them on the wall because they're stunning. But I love this one, and that it's inspired by The Cruel Prince, so that will be going on my Holly Black shelf. Then next we have some sticky tabs, which are inspired by Bitter Thorn. So this is what they look like. They're really, really cute, but there aren't that many. Like, it feels like there's not a lot of them. But yeah, we have some sticky tabs. Next we have a desk pad. This is cool. We have a desk pad that is inspired by The Last Tale of Flower Bride. This is so pretty. I love this. I don't know for sure if I will use this because I already have a desk mat, but I really like the idea. Like, that's such a unique item to include. And then the last item that we have is a Dreams notebook, which again looks amazing. This is so pretty. Oh my god. Although I won't use this because it's like dotted paper, but you could use this as a journal because it's like a really cool size, and it has like a thing on the side for a pen to go in. But this is what it looks like. is very, very pretty. I do really like it, and it says for finding dreams that don't exist yet. And this is inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I really like. So I might just put this on my Once Upon a Broken Heart shelf. I'm probably not going to use it because it is just like dotted paper and I don't journal anymore or draw, so yeah, I'm probably just going to put this on my shelf. But it is very, very pretty and really good quality. And then finally we have this month's book, which is After the Forest by Kel Woods. Now I've not heard of this at all. I have no idea what it's about. So this is it here. It's a small hardback and it is like this kind of rose gold foiling, and this is the back. So it's super pretty. I don't know what the original cover for this looks like, so I couldn't tell you if it's a cover change or not. The sprayed edges, I don't know why, but they're giving like feisty Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why, but they are. So this is what the edges look like. They're really, really cool. So we have the edge here and then solid colour top and bottom. We have some really cool end paper art. It's giving like cottagecore vibes. We have different art on the back here. Don't have a reversible dust jacket, but we do have art on the hardback, which is so pretty. It looks like a fairy tale book. So this is what it looks like. Very, very gorgeous. I do love the kind of fairy tale vintage vibes of this book. It is very pretty. It says Greta and Hans are struggling to get by. So yeah, it's a retelling of Hans and Gretel. So yeah, it sounds really, really fun. Sounds like very fairy tale-esque and set in the woods. So yeah, that is the YA book for October for Aluma crate. Really cool box overall, and I'm excited about the book. And then lastly we have this month's fairy loot box, which I'm very excited about because I cannot wait to read this book and to have all these items. There's some page overlays in here as well, and as a little disclaimer, I did receive this box because I do work for Fairy Loot, but as I always say, I've been a long time subscriber of Fairy Loot, so you guys know I love them. So the theme for this month is Enchanted Forest. So this is our spoiler card. I love it so much. So our first item are these little bag clips here, which are inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Now I've actually needed some of these for a while. You know, like when you open like cereal or like a big bag of crisps or whatever, so you like clip them like that onto the top to keep it closed and like so that it doesn't go stale. So we have this one here which says Drink Me. We have two of those, I think. And then we have these ones which say Eat Me as well, which I really like. And I love useful items like that. I will definitely be using those. And yeah, now I won't have any more stale food. Because I'm so bad for opening things and then forgetting to close it over properly. So next we have this Happily Ever After mushroom spoon. And this is like got the perfect cottagecore vibes. So it comes in this cute little box here. And it is this gorgeous ceramic spoon with this little mushy on the top. And then on the side it says Happily Ever After, which is so cute. So I love this. I'm going to use this to make my teas and stuff, and look, just it's so cute. I love the cottagecore vibes. So next we have a photo album, which is so pretty. I love these because I like putting all my spoiler cards in them and like my tarot cards, but look at the foiling. How friggin' gorgeous is that? So yeah, I always put like my spoiler cards and letters from the author in these, and I'm running out of room in my other one, so I'm very happy that I have this one. So this is what this spine looks like. Look how pretty that is. I love that. So we have a little photo album. Then we have some Emily Wilde page overlays, which I'm so excited about. I love that this is in this box. Okay, so here are our overlays. These are so stunning. Yeah, we have 4-page overlays. I love those. They are so cute, and I just think they're such a cool item to have in a box. Like, page overlays are just such a cool like extra to put in your book to really like envision what a scene or a character looks like. I honestly love them so much. So yes, we have these little Emily Wilde page overlays. Then we have this embroidery kit, which is inspired by The Forest Grimm, which is this month's book. So this is what the packaging looks like. How gorgeous is the packaging? So yeah, I can't wait to do this. This is going to be so fun, especially now that it's getting colder and I just want to curl up inside all the time. So you get like the little embroidery thing here, and then all your little bits that you need are in this little pouch. So it comes with this little booklet with all the instructions on it and what it should look like. I can't wait to do this. This is definitely going on my wall. Like, doing this while listening to an audiobook is going to be so much fun. And I've actually been wanting to start doing embroidery like that again, like the little, you know, like the square stitches. I used to do them all the time when I was younger. So yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, you get all your little bits of string that you need, and then it has the templates on it there. So I love this item. This is such a cool item. I've never had anything like this before in a book box. So to say I'm obsessed is an understatement, honestly. Like, I love that. So yeah, what a cool item. Like, so many unique items in this box, and I'm just loving the cottagecore, like witchy vibes. Like, it's giving like a little witch that lives in a cottage in the woods. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting from this. So yeah, I love this box so much. Then we have our tarot cards, which are inspired by Cinderella is Dead. And then we have this month's book, which is The Forest Grimm, and this is by Catherine Purdy, I think. Yeah, Catherine Purdy, who wrote Inquires Moon, which was a fairly book a few years back, I think, and I really enjoyed that book. So this is our character art here. We have our letter from the author. That'll be going in the photo album for sure. We also have our fairy scoop as well, which has all the information in it. Very exciting. And then we have our book, which is The Forest Grimm. Look how stunning this cover is. I am honestly obsessed with this cover. Like, look at it. I just love it. So yeah, that's our cover. And then look at the edges, the little Red Riding Hood vibes. Obsessed. I love these edges. Like, how beautiful. And then if I take the dust jacket off, I'll show you guys the reverse of the dust jacket. Oh, I just love this. It's so cool. So I'm just gonna go across like this. How amazing is this dust jacket? I'm obsessed with it. I love this design. Like, just look at it, guys. Like, look at that cover. This is one of my favourite fairy editions of all time. Before I show you the naked book, this is what our end papers look like here, which are very, very gorgeous. And then we have our end pages on the back. Now, they do have this foiling, if you can see here. So stunning. We've also got a digital signature from the author. And then we have our naked book. Look at this. I am obsessed, honestly. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love the little mushies on the back. But yeah, I am obsessed with this edition. Like, this is definitely one of my favourite fairy loot editions, and I cannot wait to read this. It says it's a spellbinding new fantasy where fairy tales come to life with dark, deadly twists. So of course there's going to be some romance, and it's going to be whimsical and dark and magical and full of forests and monsters. I am so excited. This is the perfect October-November read, and I will be diving into this very, very soon, and I can't wait because I just know I'm going to love it. So yeah, this is the Fairy Loot October YA book. Fairy Loot also does a read along for all their monthly books as well, so you can join in with the read along. It's on our website, and we do like a photo challenge as well, which is always on your fairy scoop as well. So if you want to join in with those, then make sure to keep an eye out. But yeah, very, very excited to read this. Very, very happy with this edition and this book. Okay, and now we're gonna open the Loft Library one very quickly. It is in this wrapping, which is really, really cool. And then the reason I got this is because it's a witchy book. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this as a monthly sub because I don't think I will read a lot of their picks, to be honest. But this one I wanted because it is witchy. So this is the book here. It is the Book of Witches, and this cover is so gorgeous. Look at the foiling, but look at the edges. I had to have this because of these edges. Look how stunning this is. I love it. So it is an anthology of various like witchy tales by different authors, which is obviously perfect for this time of year. And you all know I love my witchy books, so I'm very, very excited that I have this, and I can't wait to put this on my shelf. So yes, that is all of my book mail. Like I said, I do have the Fourth Wing dust jacket, but I cannot get it out of the tube right now. And I'm a little bit like strapped for time at the moment, so I think I might just show that in the next vamapthon vlog. I'll put it on the hardback so you guys can see what it looks like, but I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I am gonna go now because I need to go and pack for London and get ready to leave because we're running late. So yes, I'm going to start a new vlog, but thank you guys so much for watching this video, for watching the first day of vamapthon. I hope you enjoyed this cozy little reading vlog, and that you are enjoying vamapthon if you are participating. Don't forget to check out Serious Readers in the description box below. I will have the discount code and all the information you need in the description, and I would highly recommend them. I honestly do love their reading likes so much. I use mine all the time, and it really is a really good investment and a really, really good product that I will always recommend. So thanks once again to Serious Readers for sponsoring this video. All of my other social media links will be listed in the description box, along with the link to my Patreon, and that's where you're going to find exclusive extra content. So we do a monthly buddy read, so you'll find my One Dark Window spoiler-filled reading vlog there. You'll also find a monthly readathon that we do, a Discord, live shows, and a lot of other extra content. It's all over my Patreon. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did make it to the end, leave a bat emoji in the comments, and don't forget to give a big thumbs up. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!